heartfelt congratulations. I'm really happy that you got this prize, and I think nobody deserves it more than you might do. You're 1 out of 4 champions of the earth now, bearing such a title. How does that feel?
Yeah, I'm extremely humbled.
Yeah. So you're the first wildlife veterinarian of the Uganda Wildlife Authority and an authority of primates and zoonotic diseases. So what would you say is your central message in a time like ours now?
I would say that my central message right now is that it's important to understand that we need a holistic approach to be able to keep our planet in balance. And right now, the whole COVID-19 pandemic has shown us that people's health, animal health, and environmental health is not separate. We need to address them together in order to prevent any future pandemics and in order to protect our planet. And so I think more than now than ever, One Health approaches that address human, animal, and environmental health together and really need to be embraced. And that's actually the reason why I was hired as the first vet for the Uganda Wildlife Authority, because gorilla tourism had just begun and they were concerned that tourists who come to visit could make them sick with a fatal flu like COVID-19. So many years later, this is still an issue. And in fact, it's a growing issue amongst many different species of wildlife. And we're all concerned about getting diseases from wildlife and passing diseases back to wildlife.
I know you're an optimist, but do you see any progress in the reaction of world leaders and societies after the last conferences, now especially on biodiversity and especially on climate change?
Yes, I see a step forward in the right direction, because having had the pandemic, which is still around and has brought the world economies to its knees, on top of very severe negative health outcomes, a lot more expected. People are sick and people are dying, and it's still happening right now, even with the latest variant, the Omicron. But then also there's lots of floods and drought and weather patterns that it's difficult to understand, and it's affecting everybody's livelihoods. Some of the communities we work with in Bwindi, for example, are having their crops washed over by very heavy floods. And some of these crops are the crops that we gave them in order to address hunger, so they don't have to enter the forest to poach in the absence of tourism or having reduced tourism. So all these things are affecting many, many people around the world. And I think it's a big wake-up call. And I'm seeing that world leaders are realizing now that we need to act now because we're running out of time.
So we're close to the end of the year now. And is there any specific wish you might have as champion of the earth now?
Coming close to the end of the year, a specific wish is for people to put it in their New Year's resolutions, to find a way that they can commit to a step towards protecting the planet. And it could be in any way. It could be responsible consumption, making sure that they buy products that are helping to save the environment, such as gorilla conservation coffee or products like that. It could be just, committing to, use water in a more sparing manner. There's so many different ways that people can protect the planet right now. Look at what you can do as individual. And also as the Champions of the Earth Award, I would invite people to also visit our website and learn about our work and the integrated approaches we're using to prevent zoonotic disease and to improve community health and well-being to protect our planet.
Thanks a lot, Gladys. So it was always nice to talk to you, but now I've spoken to a champion of the earth. Thanks a lot. Have a good day, and cheers to the family.
Thank you very much, Norbert. And we really enjoyed hosting you in Uganda last year, and we hope you return.